Hey again, guys. Do you know what I like to do after a month of being absolutely swamped with work? I like to look at some baseball cards. Hey, I want to tell you a story now of a baseball player who, if you don't know, you really should know. And that is Monty Stratton. Now, Monty Stratton was an up-and-coming pitcher, one of the best pitchers in baseball when he came up. He got to start for the Chicago White Sox in 1937, played for manager Jimmy Dykes. In 1937, he went 15-4 through 5 shutouts and made the All-Star game. He was also a really good hitting pitcher. He had a lifetime batting average of .224. The following year, he went 15-7, I believe, and made the All-Star game again, but injured his wrist and didn't play in that All-Star game, although he didn't miss any starts from that. So his first 2 years, he came onto the scene as one of the top pitchers. And then he was hunting rabbits, and he tripped and fell, and his shotgun went off and shot him in the leg. And it was a life-threatening injury, and they had to amputate his leg. He vowed he would come back to baseball. He became a coach for the White Sox. They had an exhibition game and they let him pitch. And he really couldn't put any weight on that leg and it wasn't successful. But he started to practice and he threw to his wife and he practiced off the barn on his farm. And he ended up going and playing in the Texas League. He went 18-8 in Class C. And then he moved up to Class B and he pitched for a record of 7-7. Teams started to bunt on him and he couldn't cover the bunt and his run ended. But an incredible comeback story. They made a movie about him in 1949. Jimmy Stewart played him. I'm going to put a link in the description to that movie because it is available on YouTube, the full movie. But just an incredible story. Now, Monty doesn't have any cards from his playing days that I'm aware of, but I got a hold of this great press photo from 1939. And it talks about his comeback. I'm going to read it to you. June 1st. Here's how Monty does it. Monty Stratton, #1 pitcher of the Chicago White Sox until a hunting accident led to amputation of his right leg last winter. Demonstrates how he goes through his pitching motion on one sound leg and one artificial one. Monty threw a few balls to Sox teammates in batting practice yesterday. Stratton now is on the Sox roster as a coach, but he maintains he someday will return to active mound duty. Just an incredible story. He was a very tall pitcher. I've seen him listed at 6'5", and Saber lists him at 6'6". Could have been one of the great pitchers. Could have been a Hall of Famer. Monty Stratton. An amazing, heartwarming story. Thanks for watching.